So we do a lot of awards for the smartest kids, or the best business professionals, or the best athletes. We thought that it was due time, if I could have your attention again here, because this might be my favorite award to give out today. It's time to recognize what really makes this world go around, and that's the person that you are. So, Miss Benson and I got together, and we wanted to recognize this boy in high school who might not be the smartest kid in his class. No offense taken, but he sure does make this 40-year-old feel this big. Every day he greets me with a good morning, Miss Marsh. We joke back and forth to each other. It's very hard to have a bad day when this kid is around. I'm going to miss that maturity in him, and I'm going to miss his leadership as a person and how he brings out the best in people. So, our Positive Peer Award. Anything else to add to that, Miss Benson? I can go on and on and on about this kid, but time is of the essence. Our Positive Peer Award. It turns out he is pretty smart. Henry Kukowski.
Alright, so believe it or not, I found out I had to speak at this thing this time yesterday, so this might be a little bit rough. So bear with me. I just want to thank the school and all of you guys for giving me a chance to be the kid that I am and putting up with all my knowingness throughout the years. Trust me, I know how tired you got of me interrupting tests and saying whatever random thoughts popped into my head. This award is a huge honor, especially for me, because now I get to flex to Chris that I won something since Lord knows about valedictorian. Now, I hope all of you know I'm not the kind of kid to just stand up here and talk about how cool I am. But this honor just doesn't come easy. When you have the hips of a 9-year-old, there are some days it's really hard to come into school and be ready to have fun, put a smile on your face, and attempt to get good cards and speak. But sometimes you have to think about the other people. They might be having a way harder day than you. So why should you sit there and be sad when they're going through a hard time as well? Go ask them what they had for breakfast. They might give you a weird look at first, but they always answer. Or even just say hi. That little bit of recognition will go a long way. Another small piece of advice. Don't be too cool for all the things. You will regret not doing senior sassin or helping your class decorate the homecoming float. Even working concessions can be fun, because when you can talk to and get along with everyone, you will always have fun no matter what lunch table you sit at. Give high fives in the hallway, say good morning to everyone, and please always thank the lunch ladies. They might even give you a little extra food. If my goal was to blend in and be happy with my seat at the cool kid table, I wouldn't be standing up here nervously talking to all of you. Be goofy, be weird, just be yourselves. It sounds cheesy, and it is, but it's also very true. You only have 13 years in this building, and believe me, it goes way faster than you could imagine. It's not always easy, but it will leave a lasting legacy amongst your peers and your teachers. Plus, you might even get to come stand down here like me. So if Miss Marsh could join me up here, we have some awards to give out to some other kids.
Very good, Henry. Henry and I sat down with some teachers and students, and he says to me, I don't want to be the only one. I'm not the only one in this school that makes this a positive environment. I want to highlight someone in every grade. So we sat down with some teachers, and when I call your name, or when we call your name, you're going to come down here, and we're going to get another picture with you. So like our first student there, Henry, when we talked to that teacher, what I gathered from it is that what makes her so positive is that she's a spunky ray of sunshine. What did you gather?
I like that she really loves life. She likes to have a good time. She doesn't really hide that.
And what I really keyed in is when they told us that she has shown a huge amount of growth, not only academically, but as a person as well. So, let's have these guys please help us congratulate a positive peer, second grader, Briley Wetham.
All right, this next kid, I really like, first thing he does when he finishes his work, he goes around and he helps other kids, and that's a pretty important quality.
And I love that when he does his work, or when he does the bare minimum, he asks his teacher, well, what else about this concept? He wants to learn more and more and more and more.
He's not just going to sit around and hope that he does the best for himself. He's going to walk around and help people out. And he always roots for other people to do just as good as he does.
Please congratulate with us, fourth grader, Thomas Rude. You want me to take this one? All right, I'll start this one. This is a fairly new student. Remember they were talking about that? A fairly new student to our school, but she fit right in her class. Her teachers, if you remember right, they said like on a daily basis, this isn't just once in a blue moon. She finishes her work and then goes and offers her assistant to the other kids in the classroom.
She's very confident, which is pretty important. She doesn't care what other people think about her. She's just going to go out and be who she is.
Very much looking forward to this person grow. Please help us congratulate seventh grader, Jaden Smatternack.
This next girl is very kind. She talks to everybody. She's going to have a real conversation with them, and she's always nice to them.
Absolutely. Don't forget about her manners. I mean, she is described as having this, like, light around her. Pretty cool to have that at that young of an age. Henry?
So if you could please congratulate with me, kindergartner Nora Arthen.
We're going to move on to the other side of the wing for this one. This kid, big class, big, huge class number, a lot of boys in that class, so we are really looking for positive peers in this group, especially out of this 5th grade class. We really like to hear that he's even kind to the kids that aren't kind to him, which is hard to do.
Yep, and he's always going to check in on other people, make sure they're doing okay, make sure they're having a good day.
Will Bailey, come on down. This kid is an absolute hoot. I do a little bit of fishing with him. He knows every song there is possible. If it's on that, what's that? Hits 1 on XM radio? Yeah, he knows every song possible. He's just what I get from this kid is he just simply likes to have fun in a respectful way. What do you have?
Yeah, he's definitely going to have a conversation with you. He's not going to just sit there and be quiet. He'll talk your ear off all day.
But what I really like about him, when the teacher partners him up with someone, you know how there's some kids that are like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm not doing that. This kid, he doesn't show that. He's like, yep, let's get her done. I don't talk to you outside of school, but I'm happy to work with you now. What an honor it is to announce this kid's name, 3rd grader Oscar Hansen. I mean, just look at his outfit. I mean, what? It's just perfect. We need more Oscars.
This next girl, she's very polite, very respectful to her teachers, lunch ladies, her fellow classmates.
Super compassionate, but what I like most about her as a 1st grader, she's already highly responsible. Please help us congratulate positive peer, Lydia Rasmussen. This next one, you've spent some time, with high school sports. What do you have about her?
I mean, everything she does, she's going to go out and work her hardest, no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. And also, she does tend to push people around her. Like, she does want others to be their best and make them work harder as well. Very encouraging that way.
Yep, for sure. And if I try to get after my sister, she's going to calm me down. Please congratulate 8th grader Taya Tamara.
Our next one is a huge help in the kindergarten classroom. Very, very considerate of other people's learning. You don't really hear, he's not getting out of hand or anything like that. Just a genuine good kid.
Yep, he's definitely going to take the big brother role in his class and go around and help everybody else. So if kindergartner Cage Spinner could join us.
This next one really enjoys, I know he enjoys coming to school every day, but he enjoys being the helper in the classroom, not only to his peers, but to his teacher as well.
Yep, and he's eager to follow the rules. He wants to go by the book and do what everybody wants, which is a pretty good thing to have.
All right, please welcome a positive peer from grade 2, Braxton Ox.
I've had the pleasure of coaching this next kid. He's always got a smile on his face, no matter what. You could yell at him all you want. He will still smile at you every single time you talk to him.
Yeah, speaking of that smile, what's the opposite of smile? Frown, yeah. This kid doesn't even know how to do that, actually. It's a true story.
Yep, he's always going to do his best when nobody's looking. You could watch him, but his integrity really describes who he is as a person.
What's that called? Doing the right thing when no one's looking. Integrity. This kid has a lot of it. Please help us welcome Lane Wetham. This next one, it's kind of a similar thing. Always has a smile on her face. That seems to be a common theme here. What's unique about her is she thinks everyone is her friend. That's pretty cool.
Yep, especially her best friend, Jake Karate. So she has a very goofy personality that others really feed off of.
Literally, I can say she has no enemies. I don't think she dislikes anyone. Please congratulate with us a positive peer in 1st grade, Livia Benson. Okay, our next one, another huge classroom helper down in the 3rd grade. He includes everyone. He gets his work done first, and then he's the first one to give up his free time to go help the next kid get caught up. What else you got on this kid?
I mean, he's going to include everybody, and he's not afraid to fail, which is a big part of being successful as a person. So, if you could bring down 3rd grader Grady Sorensen.
This next kid, he's got that old soul, that old man soul. I really do think he's the definition of a true leader. He is way mature beyond his young age.
Yep, and if he's working with the group, he's not going to go out and say, oh, this is too hard, we can't do this. He'll always go out there and get you guys to push your hardest. So, if 4th grader Tyler Reed can come on down.
just couldn't really decide because these two are two standout peers or in their grade and how they treat people. But let's do this first one first. What I see in this student is that she's extremely hardworking. She involves herself in pretty much everything possible. What do you see?
She doesn't really like to sit around. She's going to go out and do stuff, and she's a pretty quiet leader already, but I can't wait to see what her next step is going to be in being a vocal leader, talking to everybody.
No doubt. We need that vocal leadership next from her. Please help us congratulate 6th grader Marlo Benson. Where is she, Mom? She had a doctor's appointment. That's a bummer. Okay, but that other student that I was talking to you about, which they couldn't decide, I mean, this one, again, just puts a smile on my face, too. Honestly, when I think of him, I automatically think of what's not to like about this kid.
Yeah, he's the friendliest kid that walks around in our halls. He's going to say hi to everybody, and definitely put a lot of trust in him to be a good friend and get his work in on time all the time.
Go ahead, you end it.
Could Leo Ganella please join us?
All right. Thanks to all the positive peers. Hopefully you continue down that path, and hopefully that's something that if you didn't get selected, hopefully you strive for. Hopefully you strive for that for next year.